CPG Dijital Ticaret Genel Müdürü Sayın Mert Damlapınar, dijital pazarlama ve e-ticaret ekosistemine dair değerli görüşlerini bizlerle paylaşacak. Bugün burada alkışlarınızla kendisini sahneye davet ediyorum. Hoş geldiniz efendim.
Çok teşekkürler. Hello everyone. Welcome to IGEXX. I'm glad to see you here and very excited about the next topic I'm about to be presenting today. I'm Mert Damlapınar and I'm traveling from New York for this event, and today we're going to be talking about the artificial intelligence impact on e-commerce, and we're going to look at two particular use cases. One, how AI is empowering the product search on the marketplaces and the retailers, and also we're going to look at the AI-powered product recommendations for better shopping experience and higher conversions for the CPG brands. As you can see, I work in CPG industry all my career, and I was privileged to work in global brands like PepsiCo, Mondelez, L'Oreal, and I held global director roles for e-commerce teams across different business units. And I was also fortunate enough to manage their tech stack, all the technology solutions, MarTech solutions, software and agency services, how we execute and operate all our e-commerce operations around the world. So that today's conversation will be accumulation of this experience from the real world practice on a CPG domain, and also in the technological trends and developments happening today, and how we can take advantage of knowing what's ahead of the curve for tomorrow. Topics, as I mentioned, we're going to look at the AI's current role in the global e-commerce, what the business impact AI will generate for us, and then we're going to talk about the product recommendations and AIPS, or AI-empowered search. But on the next slide, I'm going to show you a video, and I want you to pay attention to the message of the video, because at the end of the video, it's going to give us some glimpse of the current sentiments, current state of the consumers, or all of us as shoppers. And then we're going to bring the point home at the end of the presentation from the message of the video in the next slides. Now let's enjoy.
Schwarzkopf.
Shortcut? Schwarzkopf.
How may I help you today?
I am limitless. Can you put that on display?
Schwarzkopf.
It's Schwarzkopf Professional, a world where hair is limitless.
Schwarzkopf Professional.
All right, we'll come back to that. But first, let's look at the business impact of AI today, because it's accelerating significantly, and where we are today is definitely not going to be enough for tomorrow. As of last year, AI tools, solutions, and AI-empowered technology that CPG brands use globally was about to accumulate $5.8 billion US. And in this year, it's going to be over $6 billion. But if you look at the future, if you look at the predictions for 2030, this number will be around $22.6 billion, with about roughly 28% CAGR, or compound annual growth rate, which is quite massive if you're in the finance or P&L sheets in your organizations. So this growth is a massive opportunity for all tech companies, SaaS solutions, and AI technologies in the market. That's why outside and everywhere in the world, you will see a tremendous number of AI companies rapidly growing. And if you're in one of those companies, I definitely recommend you to have equities or stock deals from your employers. You're going to be very well positioned for your retirement. And also, if you look at the marketing use of AI today, 30% of the ongoing marketing messages and the content, digital copy, and the product detail information is generated by AI by 2030. This number was 2% last year. So this also gives you an indication about the growth projection of the AI in the coming years. And fortunately, we're in this era to witness this tremendous transformation. And if you look at the lower side of the slide, you will see the major players. Of course, there's always dominating powers in this up-and-coming trendy industries, and you will see familiar companies like Google, IBM, Amazon, Adobe, Shopify, and all of our favorite, OpenAI/ChatGPT. And if you look at the other use cases of AI today, what use cases, what business case studies are currently in use for the AI and artificial intelligence from an e-commerce perspective? In my current position and my previous roles, I was able to utilize AI for at least 6 of those, and I'm happy to talk about them in detail, but today we're going to just focus one of them. On the top of the flywheel, you will see the product detail page optimization. All the product detail pages you have on your Amazon, Walmart, Trendyol, Zalando is also empowered by AI, and its number is growing. And also you will see image creation and digital assets for your DAM, digital asset management libraries. You will see personalized product recommendations, which we're going to touch upon today. You will see AI-powered visual search, as well as computer vision. And you will see assortment and product catalog optimization. You will see fraudulent activity detection. And you will see social commerce applications. And all of these today mainly empowered by AI tools and AI algorithms under the hood, whether we know it or not. And this number will grow. And if you look at the recent survey from IBM, 75% of the CEOs believe that for their organization, for their strategical position and competitive advantage will come from the AI literacy, AI competency for the global players in the market. But don't let the previous slide's logos fool you. We saw probably 8, 9 logos, dominant players in the world. There are at least 20,000 companies currently working on AI technologies, AI solutions, AI services. So it's a massively moving big ship. And then, of course, there will be reduction and pruning in the coming years. Probably 10% of them will be prevailing in the next 5 years or so. And for now, I'm Gen X. And whoever is also Gen X like me, please raise your hand. Perfect. Glad to see that we're in minority, so we're becoming dinosaurs soon. And if you look at the context, what those generations were looking for, and where the brands of the world were trying to meet those consumers in the same context, you will see that in the Gen X, the silent generation, they were looking for when they were shopping. They were just trying to figure out what time, what window they were shopping. And as we come today, if you have children or if you're Gen Z yourself, you will see that now the brands and all this technology is more interested about the context we're in. Because we're more digitally influenced today, we're spending more time on our digital equipment, whether it's social, whether it's TV, whether it's streaming, whether it's gaming, meaning that we're not just doing one activity for shopping purposes only, we're doing multiple activities and multiple contexts interlinked to each other. So the AI is helping brands to figure out what our context, what our state is. Therefore, they're trying to bring as many as data points possible to meet us at the same context. That's where AI is more impactful and useful for the brands. Because the size of the data is so massive, it's not easy to filter, process, generate insights, and make actionable like it was 20 years ago. That's why we need robust data processing capabilities. That's where AI comes in to help. So, we live in 2 different states when it comes to shopping. If you're older like me, you're probably coming from a generation where the shopping only was happening in the offline world, or brick and mortars, or physical stores. So, on the left side, you will see bricks. And the bricks bring 2 significant advantages. They bring the immediacy, and they bring the experience. Because you hold your product, you can grab it and go, you can take it home immediately, and you can use your 5 senses. When you experiment with a product, you can look, you can touch, you can taste, you can hear, and you can experiment with the product, so you have a shopping experience real time. That's the 2 significant importance of offline shopping, traditional trade. When you look at the digital world, if you're shopping online, there are 2 other significant traits of the online shopping. One is convenience, and second is the personalization. Convenience comes from sitting on your sofa, browsing through your product list, comparing the products with each other, accessing hundreds of different data points to get informed about the product, and then look at the best price possible, and then buy it, and it's shipped to your door. So this is a convenience. And the personalization, all these brands are using digital touch points, your social media feed, your shopping behavior, your audience data, and they're personalizing this content for you. So the experience is also personalized for your own shopping behavior and personality. But at the intersection, today's shopper, today's consumer is asking for best of both worlds. And at the bottom, you can see what those 3 overlapping traits for both omni-channel environments, offline and online. They want faster delivery, they want best price possible, and they want personalization. And now we're going to look into it deeper with AI solutions we're going to discuss. So today, this is a typical journey where brands are going through. Because the shopper is asking from brands, L'Oreal's of the world, Adidas of the world, Swatch of the world, Mondelez or Nestle's of the world, they ask, meet me where I am. Because I'm not coming to you anymore, you need to meet me where I am, what context I'm in. Means that whether I'm traveling on an airport, whether I'm browsing through my social feed, whether I'm sitting at home, or whether I'm out with my friends. And make it unique for me, because make me feel different. I want to identify my personality with my brand, I want to associate my lifestyle with my brand, but it needs to be unique. I don't need to meet your brand guidelines anymore, brand meet my personal guidelines anymore. And give it a meaning. Whether it's sustainability, whether it's childcare, whether it's animal rights, whether it's personal indulgence, give it a meaning for my purchase and my consumption, and I associate my product, my shopping goods, as a part of my identity and as a part of my life. These are the tough challenges, digital touch points for brands to achieve. And again, AI will help us to meet those and get the consumer in the right state where they are. When it comes to product recommendation, Netflix is the epitome of AI use in product recommendation. Why? Even though it's not exactly digital commerce, even though it's not exactly a tangible product that you can purchase or you can get it delivered to your home, you're streaming online, you're watching it on your sofa, or you're watching on your phone while traveling on an airplane. But the personalization comes to the epitome. Why? Because all your personal information, all your payment information, all your streaming TV browsing behavior is interprocessed in the Netflix algorithms. And you see that for one TV show, like Stranger Things, they can present multiple thumbnails depending on the time of the day, depending on the age of the audience, depending on the location of the visitor. Why? Because if you're a family person and you're usually watching Netflix with your family, probably you'll see a more decent, more ordinary thumbnail. If you're into British TV crime series, if you're watching all these detective shows, you're going to see a different thumbnail. And if you're a vampire fan, if you're watching all these zombie movies, and if you're late owl, watching all your shows at 1 a.m., you're going to see a more Dracula kind of thumbnail. This is coming all from machine learning algorithms. And if you want to go technical, it's about k-nearing neighbors modeling in the ML, and it's a part of AI application. And Netflix AI models bring it to the most performance, and they give you even percentage scores. They give you what TV series, movie matches 97% of your behavior, and check it out, it's pretty much right. There is not much chance for going wrong. When we go into the actual use case, let's look at the current solutions out there in the market today. These stats come from one of the leading AI providing companies who is focusing on the product recommendations in the world today. And if you look at their stats, 96% of the commerce website visitors leave your website empty-handed. Why? Because they're overwhelmed with the product results they see on their search. And most of the time, those product results are not relevant. That's not meeting their criteria. And the flow of the website, the experience, is not seamless. So they're not frictionless. And therefore, most of the customers leave. And let's read it from reverse. What's your average conversion rate on direct commerce? 3 to 5%. So it's validation on both sides. And if you employ AI-powered personalized product recommendation and guided selling assistance to educate your customer, to help them make more selections and guide them through the journey, eventually this problem will be solved, and guiding consumers will help to increase your conversion. But let's look deeper. Let's drill down and let's see what's going on under the hood. So your consumer giving some inputs, whether it's search query in the browser, whether they're browsing through your catalog, or whether they're using a voice-generated assistant to complete the shopping, and your AI model will gather all this information, whether this information comes from, with what means, what source. And then your model, hopefully it's a good one, it will analyze and detect the frictions, detect the bottlenecks, and remove all these frictions and bottlenecks to make this conversation seamless and flawless. Therefore, you will have this decision tree on the top right corner, which is a traditional chatbot algorithm. If anyone's coding on Python, they'll be familiar with those chatbot and any kind of conversation trees. But the point is, detecting the chatbot and taking text input is just the beginning of the challenge. The main course will be at the lower level because you need to look at which products meet the previous shopping behavior, which search results will meet the existing text input. This shopper's demographic and audience traits will meet the market dynamics. And bringing all together, this is where AI brings the magic, and this is when the impact happens. So you will have some KPIs. Ideally, under the hood, you will be able to detect, okay, if we present Kelly from Seattle, this product, we have a most likelihood of a conversion, and there's the least likelihood of a product. We should never show it in the page one. And once you start building those recommendations, you get into predictive and prescriptive state, because no human can do this manually by manipulating data, but AI can do it under less than a second. So in order to generate these predictive and prescriptive recommendations and presenting it to your consumer real time will require big AI deployment, dynamic content management systems, and also powerful CRM. As long as you build the first two steps, integrating into your CRM is the easy part, then your website will start automating and flowing much better than before, and you're going to prevent the 96% of abandonment of your site, or you're going to start increasing your conversions. This is just one use case in the workflow of AI deployment for AI product recommendations. And who does that? Obviously, giants of the world already doing that. Microsoft deployed 250 AI experiences across their 100+ retail stores in the United States. And as a result, revenue went up 270%, and engagement with the consumer went up 90%. Canon, another example, they launched translated AI assistants across multiple markets in a matter of weeks, not months. And they generated 53% more conversion, and also they generated 14% higher revenue. And 3M witnessed also similar results. They deployed AI assistants for their sales process and digitizing the process and deploying the AI assistants over a 60,000 large catalog brought them 2x increase or 100% increase in conversions. These are the results you can expect if you can deploy a successful AI product recommendation tool. How are we going so far? Is it exciting? Is it slow, fast? Perfect. Everybody's alive? Good, that's a good sign. Now, let's move on to the product search. When you look at the AI-powered search, I think, I don't want to brag, but I'm one of the first one call this acronym AIPS. If we see that coming months in some publications, we can take the credit for creating this moniker, because I haven't seen it anywhere. But AI-powered search, or AIPS, basically helping your consumers to finding the right products when they're browsing or generating a search query on your website. Again, the risk is 80% of people abandoning your site immediately they see the first page results. Because page one is pretty much the showroom of your site. Page two, page three, and further down is the cemetery of your site. Nobody will pay attention to page two. So you need to have successful search results, resonating with your consumer, and bringing the right selection of products to their attention so the shopper journey can continue and you can lead them to a conversion. If you deploy an AI-powered personalized search helping your customers ultra-relevant products, immediately they will have online in-stock products available for them and they will continue the shopping journey. But it's easier than said. How is this working under the hood, or what's the difference? Let's see before-after comparison. On the left-hand side, you see a website where there is no AI improvement or where there's no AI product search capability deployed. The result, you're just looking for a black guitar, right? You're just looking for an electric guitar and you type black guitar on your search query. You get 2,400 search results. Who's going to browse through over 2,400 guitars to purchase one? None of us, because none of us has more than 3 seconds nowadays. And then you see dead-end results. What it means? Online in-stock availability. Number one KPI of your digital shelf is you live or die. And if you see dead-end results on your first page, you immediately questioning the reliability or capability of your marketplace. Because if you're showing you dead-end stocks or out-of-stock products, how reliable site is that? You need to see only in-stock products. And you also see irrelevant results. Yes, eventually you will need accessories for your guitar, but not now. You're just looking for a guitar and just show me the guitar. Otherwise, I'm leaving. So this is a dead end for all over. On the right-hand side, you see the AI-powered search implementation. When this happens, suddenly you see irrelevant products being filtered out because your search results filtered down from 2,400 down to 53. This is what I want to see. I want to be able to complete my search in 2 pages maximum, and I'm smart enough to go through 4 or 5 products, compare them, and buy. Boom. I don't have time to study your entire product catalog. Then you will see also different aspects on the AI. For example, you can easily take advantage of the previous use case we discussed. You can give them AI-guided product recommendations. Why? Because sometimes I want to start my own filtering. I want to start the journey the way I want to like. And I want to put my own ingredients. I want to put my search criteria. And instead of looking at the recommendations from search, I want to start the journey. I want to, I don't know the brands, but let's say Gibson. I want a Gibson guitar, and I want to use it outdoors with my friends in the summertime. So I can control my search journey by putting the input myself. So guiding selling assistance is a good experience for me and more successful return. This is the before-after comparison for AIPS deployment or not. So what the results look like. Results looks like usually like this. This is from North America. And any CPG brand, from apparel to electronics, from cosmetics to textile and personal care, food and beverage, all the major 12 categories, 57% increased search usage. Because once you see the platform or marketplace you're shopping in doesn't give you good search results, what's your first reaction? You immediately start clicking on the categories because search does not work. There's no relevancy between your results query and the page results. So you start going categories, which is a cumbersome process. So 57% increase in search usage is a good thing. And then 35% reduction in abandoning rates, and also 47% increase in the average order value. So these are the benefits and business impact of the AI-powered search to your business. From here, now I'm going to play another video. I know our time was quite limited, so I'm being mindful of our time. And I want you to remember the message we pointed out in the beginning of the conversation. So if you can connect the 2 dots, that was super helpful. Let's see what we have.
To make online shopping personal, it starts with a single view of customer and product data at the center of every shopping experience. That data fuels Lumi, powerful AI that turns a deep understanding of e-commerce into personalized shopping experiences across every touch point, from marketing to merchandising, email to site search. Kate and Alex connect the tools they need directly to Lumi. And with Lumi at the center, they can work together to achieve e-commerce growth, even when they're focused on different parts of the customer journey. Create e-commerce experiences that unlock limitless possibilities for everyone. Be limitless.
So do we remember the first video? What she said? This is the today's shopper. And today's shopper is limitless. Literally, we all are. I am, you are, every one of us. And now, it's not in control of brands anymore. Traditionally, brands have the money, brand had the media power, brand had the product luxury. They were just forcing us to meet them. Now, we expect brands to meet us. And that's where brands need to utilize AI technology and many other robust capabilities. Thank you very much for your time. I hope it was valuable of your time. And I'm glad to be here in Istanbul after a long time. If you want to contact with me, if you have any questions, please find me on LinkedIn. And thank you very much again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Damlapınar, for your representation. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Evet, İstanbul Küresel E-İhracat Zirvesi'nde Eyüp Auditorium'undaki programımızın sonuna yaklaşıyoruz. Son sunumumuzu yapmak üzere çok değerli bir konuğumuzu sahneye alacağım. Konuğumuz Amazon ve e-ticaret konusunda tutkulu bir profesyonel. 1 milyondan fazla aktif kullanıcısı olan Helium.On'un eğitim direktörü Mr. Bradley Sutton. Now I would like to invite Mr. Bradley Sutton for his presentation to the stage. Welcome.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Bradley, and I'm here to talk about exports with Amazon data analytics. This is something that is very tangible. I don't have very fancy slides, with AI and things. What I have today, I'm going to talk about real-world examples. Things that I'm doing now, people I know are doing right now, things that everybody in this room could do immediately. All right, so let's just talk about it. First of all, who am I? My name is Bradley. I'm the Director of Training and Chief Evangelist at Helium 10. Anybody know Helium 10 in here? Okay, a lot of people know Helium 10. Excellent. I am the host of the most listened to podcast in the world for Amazon sellers. We've had over 5 million downloads. But I'm not just a software salesman or podcast host. I'm an Amazon seller myself. In my time, the last 10 years, I've launched over 500 products on Amazon for myself and for my clients. I have over 25 years of e-commerce experience. Some people say I look young, but I have a daughter who's 22 years old, so I'm not as young as I look, I guess. And I generate over $1 million worth of sales, and that's just my side business. My main job, I work for Helium 10, but again, I also am there selling on Amazon. So what I want to talk about today is some things that I have done and how it applies, I think, to Turkish companies and sellers from this region. Now, for those not familiar with the scope of Amazon, I think it's very important to understand. For example, we just had Prime Day a little over a month ago, $14.2 billion of sales in a 2-day period, all right? Now, how much of this comes from Amazon? Only 40%. Here's another story. 60% of the products that are sold on Amazon marketplaces are from third-party sellers. That means it's not Amazon. It's people like you, people like me. Now, the reason why Amazon is so powerful, not just in the United States, but all over the world, is the distribution network. I live in a city near San Diego. Anybody here of San Diego, California? A few of you. It's in Southern California. But my town is called San Marcos. Anybody here of San Marcos? Maybe nobody. One person knows San Marcos. Okay, I'm surprised. It's kind of a small town, like maybe 50,000 people. I can order something at 1 p.m. in the afternoon in this small town. And some products, it will be in my door in 2 hours or 3 hours. And I don't live in a big town like Los Angeles or New York or Dallas, Texas. That is what the power of Amazon is. People have this amazing ability to have such convenience to order something and they know they're going to get it the slowest 2 days. Most products, 1 day. Some products, the same day they can get it. People love Amazon. They're willing to pay more. And Amazon has more than 100 million Prime members in the United States alone. All right, more than half of the population in America is a Prime member. And it's not just USA. You know, there are so many marketplaces in Asia, in Europe, Australia, and other locations that all are growing in this kind of convenience. So, a couple of stories I want to give you. This is the company I used to work for before I worked for Helium 10. It's called Lipozene. It's like a diet pill company. Now, this is a USA company, 100% made in USA and a name brand. Now, it's interesting because how this brand got famous for diet pills. I obviously am not taking this pills. I need to, maybe. But this diet pill got so popular because they spend a lot of money on infomercials. You guys know what infomercial is? It's kind of like a television commercial, but the one that's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes long. It comes on late at night. You have nothing to watch on TV. You look, oh, here's a diet pill commercial. They spent millions of dollars, so everybody knows this company. But the infomercials, it doesn't tell people, hey, go buy this on Amazon. No, it says you have 2 ways to buy it. One, please call this phone number. Get it for $15. Or go to our website, $15. But so many people, what did they do? They go to Amazon and they're like, I'll pay $20. Even though the advertisement says, no, go to lipozene.com. Why are people buying from Amazon? Nobody is even advertising. The infomercial says nothing about Amazon. But so many people, 20 to 30 orders a day, people are buying on Amazon. And because the reason is, even if your main marketplace is not Amazon, even if what you're trying to sell is completely saturated, diet pills are saturated on Amazon. There's 1 million diet pills. But even though that wasn't their marketplace, you still should have an Amazon listing, because people, if they find out about your product, the first thing they want to do is go to Amazon and see, is it available on there? I trust Amazon more than I trust the company website. So this is a brand that I help bring from about $1 million a year to $3 million a year, even though the reviews weren't good. This is I don't know if you can see, 3.5 stars. People didn't like the product. It didn't matter. People will buy it because they saw the infomercial. They don't want to buy from the telephone number. They don't want to buy on the website. They want to buy on Amazon, all right? So this is one of the brands that I worked on. Another brand I worked on is this one called Innisfree. This is a Korean beauty brand. In America, nowadays, everything is so popular Korean. Korean food, Korean music, Korean beauty is probably number one, right? And so this is one of the brands that I brought on to Amazon many years ago, and now they are selling a lot. This is $40,000 per month, just one item, and they have over 50 items they're selling on Amazon. But the interesting thing was when I launched this product, or this brand on Amazon years ago, this was before I worked at Helium 10, I looked it up, and people were searching for this brand already. There was demand for this brand. Why? Because there's many Korean people living in the United States. There's many people who knew about Korean beauty products. Maybe they read a blog or they saw a video. So even before they sold one product on Amazon, there's data that showed thousands of people were searching this brand already. So that's something to keep in mind. There's a lot of famous Turkish brands that maybe somebody who grew up in Turkey, now they moved to the United States, they want a little piece of home. They might be searching for your product and you don't even realize. This is a real life example. I was able to launch this product so easy because everybody was already searching Innisfree as a brand. You can see some of this data. This is a Helium 10 dashboard showing which are the keywords that people are using to find that Innisfree product. And you can see so many of them have the brand name in it. Innisfree retinol. That was searched for 1,000 times a month. Here is one on the bottom, just Innisfree, the brand name. 13,000 people are searching for it a month. So there's a lot of brand recognition, and that's another path to sell on Amazon. But look, there's also other keywords here. For example, eye cream Korean. Is that a branded search? No, that's just somebody like, I heard that Koreans have good eye cream. Let me type that as a search. And then this company is getting sales from this keyword. 3,000 people a month are searching eye cream Korean. And so if this product can get at the top, which it is, they're going to get sales for that. So there's two paths to success on Amazon. Branded search, because they know your brand, but maybe you're a startup company. Nobody knows your brand. You can still have success capturing the traffic that people are searching for generic keywords. Now, here is just another search I made. I was wondering, what are the most searched terms in Amazon USA that have the word Turkish in it? And maybe you would have already thought, but like Turkish beach towel, I wouldn't have known that. I guess Turkish beach towels are very popular. There's 25,000 people a month, almost 1,000 people a day, just in the United States, is searching Turkish beach towels. Some other words, Turkish coffee pot. I was looking out there on the patio of the Turkish coffee pot, like, that might be a good Amazon product. Yep, there's thousands of people searching for that. So it doesn't matter what country, obviously I picked Turkish here. There's a lot of opportunity when you are looking on Amazon for what are people searching. And you want to find keywords where not many people are selling that product. It's not just Amazon USA. You can find this analytics. This is so important. You can look on India, Netherlands, Australia, Japan, UAE, Brazil, Walmart. Walmart is getting more popular. All the marketplaces we have data on. And that's what's important is, I know there's a lot of talk about AI, and AI is going to be, changing things. But the way that people shop, it's not going to change for a long time. All right, people are used to, hey, I need black shoes. What are they going to type in Amazon? Black shoes. That's just a very easy way to shop. And so with the data that's available on Amazon, it's incredible. Unlike any website, Amazon makes data available so that you know exactly what are people searching for before they buy a product. And that's why tools like Helium 10 can just show you that. You don't have to guess. Some keywords, some products have 1,000 different ways that people found that product. 1,000 different ways. And the secret to success is you know all of those 1,000 ways and make sure your listing, your Amazon listing, your Walmart listing, your TikTok shop listing has those different keywords in the listing, and then that's how you can dominate. After you have all of the keywords, it's important that you are indexed for the keywords. You can know the different keywords that somebody might search, but if you don't have that keyword in your listing, like let's say I saw the Turkish bath towels, but maybe one of the keywords is bath dryer. I don't know, maybe there's people searching that keyword. If my product is a dryer, but if I don't have the word dryer in my listing, I'm not going to show up in the search results. So use the analytical tools available and then make sure that you have all of the keywords that you are trying to show up for in your listing. This is one of the tools that has that. This is a egg rack that I made maybe just 3 weeks ago. And so I already searched all the keywords that Amazon provides, all the keywords that Helium 10 provides. I said, okay, I need to make sure I am optimized for these 64 keywords. These 64 keywords are made up of more than 100 individual words. That's kind of hard to know. How do I use it? Well, we use AI. AI could look at this list and put it inside of your listing, even if English is not your first language. Or me, maybe I want to sell on Amazon Germany. I can use this. I can write the description in English, and then I push a button. AI will translate that in normal language, in the German language, in Japanese, in other languages. And now you can make sure that you are indexed for all of those keywords. After that, the next step to making sure that you get sales for these keywords is advertising. All right, you might think there's so many competitors on Amazon. How can I make sure my product is seen? Well, Amazon has a very, very robust advertising system. This is showing one of the dashboards that I use for that same product. That's the product I just launched a few weeks ago. You can see it says sponsored. So I'm paying for this position. From day one, if my main keyword is egg holder, am I going to show up in the main search results of egg holder? No. There's 1,000 egg holders. How do I get seen by the customers from day one? I want to get sales from day one. I have to pay for that position. So now somebody types in egg holder, they see my product, the very first one. Why? Because I'm paying for it. Maybe I'm paying $1, maybe I'm paying $1.50. I'm paying for that position. And now people are going to see this product. Oh, that looks good. I click it and I buy it. Now, when somebody clicks this, I have to pay Amazon this fee. But the more people who do it from my advertising, now my regular position, this is what I call organic. You see, there's no sponsored. There's no sponsored here. This is organic. Now my position will start showing up towards the top. And so that's the secret. That's how you get step by step. How can I get sales on Amazon? Number one, where's the demand? What are the keywords? What are all of the ways that people can find my product? Next step, I need to get all of those phrases in my listing. And then next step, use the Amazon advertising and all of the analytics in order to show up from day one on the first page. Now, I'm going to leave some time for some Q&A, but let me just tell you, Serious Sellers Podcast, I just interviewed somebody from Turkey, actually, just last week. His name is Burak. But if you guys want free educational information about Amazon, make sure to subscribe to Serious Sellers Podcast. And if you're interested, oh, that's a gigantic QR code. If you're interested to get a discount on Helium 10, make sure to use this QR code. or you can use Mega Merchant 20 for that. But I want to save 5 minutes now for some question and answer about what I talked about today. All right, so anybody have any questions about Amazon or about the analytics? And we have 5 minutes that we can go over it. Yes?
How you can scroll and crawl the data, how you can get them? Is the information, or you just get the number?
So for what we do is we have a very good relationship with Amazon, first of all. So Amazon makes more than any marketplace I know, more than Walmart, more than Shopify, they make a lot of data available. So anything Amazon makes available, we get it. Another thing, we have our own algorithms and estimation where we can get that information. We cannot show people secret information from our customers, but we can make estimations. And so you can trust the data that you're seeing there. Yes, it's based on the category and the information that Amazon makes available, like bestseller ranking.
And also you are keeping the data also. For example, like since 8 years you can also calculate and measure between this it was.
Yes, you can see the historical data for the keywords. Like, hey, now this month, Turkish bath towels was searched 25,000 times. I can look at the chart, hey, what was it Christmas last year? What was this search Prime Day last year? What was this search January 2021? And you could see how is the demand going up and down. Same thing with the sales. Hey, this main seller is selling 1,000 units this last month. What was this seller selling in January? Oh, this is a seasonal product. So yeah, we have all of that historical data.
Sometimes it shows non-true, but still I am selling, even though I am selling the same product at the United States or America,
Mhm.
Amazon store, but it still shows that there is no sales on this.
The sales estimation is based on the BSR from Amazon. So if Amazon doesn't give a BSR, we can't make an estimation.
There is no BSR,
Then there is no way to estimate the sales. Yeah, and there are products, and even sometimes all whole categories that don't have BSR. Why Amazon does that, I don't know. You will be able to see the sales estimate. Yes. Any other questions about Amazon or Walmart? Another important one is TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is one of the hottest marketplaces, and if you get popular on TikTok Shop, it is going to help your Amazon listings as well. I saw a hand, yes.
Amazon has started to share their own info.
Yes.
Do we use Helium 10 still?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, to me, sometimes people say, oh, aren't you worried, Helium 10, Amazon has a lot of data. I love it. The more Amazon can show, number one, it shows that the Helium 10 data is correct, and number two, it allows us to present the information differently. For example, Amazon might show one search volume for the last 360 days in Product Opportunity Explorer. But how useful is that? You know, what's important is I need to know by week, by month, search volume. So, of course, the more data Amazon shows is great because now we can import it and now show it to the customers in the way that they like. Any other questions? Okay, if you guys think of any more questions, I'll be until the end of the day at the Mega Merchant booth. So I hope you guys have success. I strongly believe selling on Amazon, Walmart, TikTok Shop is a fast way to success right now in the United States and in other countries like UK. So I highly recommend everybody in here start selling on Amazon. Thank you guys very much.